Hey guys, welcome back. Week 3 NFL picks. Last week was amazing. 10-6. There was upsets galore. Houston, Jets, Giants, Baltimore had all those. Was turning his 20s into hundreds. But made some money. I put it away. Put it in my little freezer box. Throw it all on this week's games. But I made one bet with this guy online, Jankin34. I thought for sure the Packers were going to beat Cincinnati. I even called them the Bungles. So I told him if Cincinnati beat the Packers, that I would kiss my dog on my week 3 picks. So I pay my bet. So here's my dog. His name's Iggy. He has no idea what he's in for, but sorry, Iggy. I've tell you what, I've kissed a lot worse than that back in the day, so that doesn't bug me. All right, picks here. Okay, first game I'm gonna off the hizzy. Tennessee Titans at New York Jets. I'm going here with Tennessee just for the fact that Tennessee was 12-0 last year. They've got a good D. I got a veteran quarterback. I can't see them going 0-3. So that's why I'm going with Tennessee, and that's the reason why. But Sanchez is good, but it's Tennessee. That's what I'm going with. Okay, next one. Jacksonville -4 at Houston. Sorry, Jacksonville +4 at Houston. Houston looked fantastic last week. I'm saying Houston, you can give up 4. They're going to win by more than a touchdown. So take Houston. KC +9.5 at Philadelphia. McNabb's out. He might be in. I know it doesn't matter who's in. KC has not a chance. They lost last week. The Eagles are going to bounce back with a huge vengeance and just destroy KC. Mop them up. I think Vic's eligible to be back too, so who knows what that's going to happen. Cleveland +13.5 in Baltimore. I like Baltimore. Their D's good. I like Flacco. They play close. They've been close games. Cleveland 13.5 points is a lot of points. I'm going with Cleveland here to cover the 13.5, and Baltimore should. It'll be a blowout all game, but Cleveland will find a way to cover that. New York Giants at Tampa Bay. Giants -6.5. You know what? Giants are the Giants. But they find ways to win against good teams, and they shit kick crappy teams, and they're gonna shit kick Tampa. So give up the 6.5. Washington -6.5 at Detroit. Detroit's going to win a game one of these days, but who are they going to be? Are they going to be Washington? I don't. If I had a gun to my head, Washington wins this game. So I'm betting on Washington because Detroit, well, they can win or they can get blown out by 3-4 touchdowns. So Washington on this one. Green Bay at St. Louis -6.5. Green Bay's going to be coming in there pissed off about Cincinnati. The Rams, well, fuck, they're the Rams. They don't really show much. Green Bay should win this by a touchdown, so they'll cover. This one's my lock of the week. I'm pumped on it. I'm picking the San Francisco 49ers. -6.5, -7, depends. I'm gonna say -7 because that's what I'm betting with. But they will cover that against Brett Favre and the Vikings. Vikings don't cover big spreads at home. That's a lot of points. It's not that big of a spread, but man, San Fran can even go in there and upset them. So they'll cover that. That's the lock. San Fran will cover Minnesota. Favre's going to have to throw some interceptions this game too. Atlanta at New England. Atlanta's plus 4 points. This is the week I think New England turns it around. They get their things going. Their passes. Brady's going to be on mark. They're at home. I'm going to take New England minus the 4, but that's I wouldn't bet big money on that game. That's going to be a close game and a good game to watch. Chicago at Seattle. Chicago minus 2.5. Even with Hasselbeck, I would go with Chicago, but he's hurt. He might not be playing. I like Jay Cutler, man. You showed him last week. He beat Roethlisberger. I like their defense. I think they have their way with Seattle. New Orleans at Buffalo. New Orleans is minus 6. You know what? They can be minus 16 because Drew Brees is going to go in there and light up this Buffalo secondary. They don't have a chance this game. New England's, they're going to be blowing teams out, man. Their offense is ridiculous. So that too is a good safe bet. If you want to throw some big money down, take New Orleans to cover the 6 in Buffalo. Because I'm going to throw a shitload down, eh? Make some money, or lose it all, but no, make it. All right. Miami at San Diego. Miami's minus 6. I like Miami here too. San Diego is going to win this game. They're at home. They need to win this game. Miami does too, mind you. So both two teams really need it. I'm going to give the edge to San Diego because they're at home by 6 points. No, Miami will cover this 6. That's a generous 6. Pittsburgh at Cincinnati. Cincinnati is minus 4. I'm saying Cincinnati played great last week against Green Bay, but Pittsburgh lost to Chicago. They're pissed off. They're coming in. They're beating them by more than 4 points. Pittsburgh on this one. Denver at Oakland. Denver is minus 1. You know what? Denver wins this game. Oakland, they kept San Diego close. They beat KC by, 16-10? Ooh. Man, and Denver beat up on Cleveland. They beat Cincinnati. Granted, it was the last second. But I think they're going to put too many points to Oakland's offense. I don't think they can put up too many points. So I'm taking Denver here. Indy minus 2.5 at Arizona. I said it last week. I like Peyton Manning over Pennington. This week I like Peyton Manning too over quarterback in what's his face. Forgot his name. Went blank. But Indy wins this game. But once again it's Kurt Warner. But it's too close of a game to even pick, so I'm gonna stay away from it betting wise. But if I had to, I would say Indy. Carolina plus 9 at Dallas. Dallas should have beat the Giants. They found a way to lose. Now do they come back and just destroy Carolina? But Carolina, they won their division last year, so 9 points is a lot of points. I'm saying Dallas wins this game. Their first game they're going to win at the Dome that Jerry built. But I'm saying Carolina covers the 9. All right, those are my picks. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week for picks. If you have any bets, man, just throw them my way. I'm an addicted gambler, so all right. Yeah, next week.